Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Don't blame me for what I became. Maybe it's time to accept what you made me by helping me become more aware of who I am. Thank you. In my meditation, that was the impression that I kept receiving. Maybe some of y'all feeling like that. And if so, maybe it's time to let people know. Don't blame you for what you became. Accept you for what they made you. For helping you realize who you are. Whoever that's for, put that in your pocket. If you living, it's a great time to be alive. I hope everybody feeling good for no reason at all. Operating in the highest and truest version of your authentic self. As for me, I'm feeling good at all. Happy to be in this space. If you're in this space, we are protected from all negative energy and ill harm. So I'm happy that you're here with me. If we're starting to understand what consciousness is and how it plays its part in all that it is in each and every one of our lives, differently and individually, we may come to the conclusion that we see things not as they are, but as we are. Sometimes other people see your light before you recognize your own. And sometimes in the event when that happens, people will do whatever they can to prevent you from seeing it in yourself sometimes. Yes, people will do whatever they can to prevent you from seeing and being your own light. They'll try to put your light out. But blessed are those who appear in our lives to help us recognize it and realize it. I want to give honor to my higher self as I give honor to the higher self in you. Once again, I hope this space finds you feeling good for no reason at all, operating in the truest and highest version of your authentic self. Why is this important? I was asked the question, how do you train your brain? We train our brain every day by what we tell it. We've been training our brain all our lives by what we tell it and by what we let other people tell it. That's why many people, including myself, use the term or use the statement, unlearn. You gotta unlearn everything we learned and then reprogram yourself to your own reality. It's not hard to do and it's not easy to do. It's just something that we all need to do. Train your brain by taming your thoughts. In that aspect, everybody is a boss. There's no greater than or no lesser than. If you do the work, you just as important as anybody else. Train your brain by taming your thoughts. Protect your energy. That's all I really came in this space to talk about. Protecting your energy. Jet, black kyanite, black tourmaline. If you ain't got none of that, get you some of that. It's a lot of negative foul play. Anytime, I'm gonna put it like this, anytime light is doing a work for the greater good to build up itself, you're gonna have negativity, dark magic, ill intents, haters, doing this work too, to cause disruption. But if you know if you know your part in this whole player thing, you'll be able to find balance in it and still walk a fine line. And as we say, all energy must be returned to its center. If it don't mean you no good, then it gotta go back to the center, and that's just a mental space that we gotta have all the time, every day, from the time we get up and when we go to sleep. You know, protect your energy. Guard yourself from unfiltered as well as unwanted energies by knowing what you're thinking and being aware of how you feel. And it's a need to do our best to stay in a more exalted place, a more high place, a more positive space of thought, and the feelings will follow. And then we'll be contagious to others that we come into contact with, more so than them affecting us from a negative place if they're in that space. I know it sounds so cliche, but positivity is a healer in itself. And if you're in a space where you can feel good for no reason at all, you know exactly what I mean. You heard? But this is important because there are many people around us whose vibration is lower than our own. Family, friends, co-employees, what have you. You know, it's not a matter of shade. It's just a matter of truth. There are many people around us whose vibration are very much lower than our own. Consciously or unconsciously, these people have built-in radars and seek us out. Judge it for yourself. They are attracted to our frequency and want to have, and some people also want to have what we have, what God has given you. Yeah, some people want to have what you possess. These are hard truths that we don't really like to even consider or recognize or be willing to accept about people we know, people we consider friends, people in our family, but it's truth, you know. We have people in our lives that be attracted to our frequency and want to have what we possess. They are like vampires. We hear it all the time. They are like vampires who could drain your energy very quickly, not even realizing that they are doing it. So I'm not saying it's because it's a bad thing. I'm saying it's because we need to be aware. More so, you need to make sure you're not a vampire. What's worse, though, is those who zoom in on and into your life, or those birthed into your life, whose purpose is to distract you from your life mission to begin with. Because, you know, if we gods, then we're aware it's a hierarchy. You have lower and higher, angels and demons, you know, whatever you want to call it, yin and yang. But we have people, you know, that we have to go through and interact with, that was put in place to distract us from our life mission, unless that's the part you play. Then we have those people who can't manage their own energy, so they seek us out for healing or what have you, because they don't know how to manage their own energy. So we become a bridge to those type of people. It's important to pay attention to how we feel by being more observant of how we think. Meditate, burn your sage, use your crystals if you got them. Get you some sage if you don't got it. Take your spiritual baths. Do what you have to do to keep yourself protected. Keep those around you protected. Your animals, if you have them. Get out in nature. Connect with the universe. Listen from within. Allow your intuition to start speaking to you. And being able to sit still, if ain't but a few seconds, to be able to quiet out the chaos from within, so your intuition can speak to you. It's talking all the time. In short, serve the world by being a better you. I am authentically me. Inspire, compliment, and courage. I love y'all, family. Keep it icy. Peace.